Hello everyone. Let's provide the solution to this problem. X plus y is our equation. Okay, x plus y equals 8 is our equation 1. And then xy equals 12 is our equation 2. Now, what do I do in this case? Let's begin from equation 1. Do you know that y is equal to 8 minus x is the same as equation 1? It's just that we made y the subject. So we can call this our equation 3. Now, I have not done anything with equation 2, so I am going to put this value of y into equation 2, which is xy equals 12. So in place of x, you write your x, then in place of y, open bracket and write 8 minus x. Then this is equal to 12. When we open this bracket, we have 8x minus x squared equals 12. And this is the same thing as minus x squared plus 8x equals 12. But then we don't want to have the negative as the first coefficient, so we multiply everything by negative 1. That way, I will have x squared. This will turn to negative 8x, and this will turn to negative 12. Now, let us rearrange so that x squared minus 8x plus 12 will be equal to 0. The negative 12 here will go to the other side to become positive 12. And from here, we have a quadratic equation. So the question is, what method would you want us to use? Okay, at times when you have this kind of a problem, you look at it very well. Is it something you can factorize? If yes, factorize. If you cannot factorize, you use the general formula method. That's why they call it general formula, because it can be used to solve all problems on quadratic equation. Now, let's see if this can be factorized. Are there any two numbers we multiply to get 12 and we put both of them together, or we add both of them to get minus 8? I think the two numbers will be minus 6 and minus 2. Minus 6 times minus 2 is 12. And minus 6 plus minus 2 will give us minus 8. So we are good to go, right? So that means we can factorize. The first factor now will be x minus 6. Close the bracket. And the second factor will be x minus 2. Then we equate to 0. From here, it is x minus 6 equals 0, or x minus 2 equals 0. You should know when to do this. We do this when we are multiplying two numbers or two terms to get 0. It means one of the numbers is 0, or both numbers can be equal to 0, because 0 times 0 will still give 0, right? So from here now, our x will be 0 plus 6, or x will be equal to 0 plus 2. We are collecting like terms. X is equal to 6, or x is equal to 2. So that if we, okay, let's put this together. X is equal to 6 or 2. X is equal to 6 or 2. Now that we have two values for x, we are expected to have the corresponding values for y. And we will get that from our equation 3, where we had y equals 8 minus x. Let's take a look at that again. Okay, our equation 3 is y equals 8 minus x. So from here now, what we'll do is to put in the value of x, and the y will be known. So let's go back there. Our y will be 8 minus, I will work with the first value of x, which is 6. So y now is equal to 2. So what are we saying? We are saying that when x is equal to 6, y is equal to 2. So this is all it is. Now let's go back to the other value of y when x is 2, right? Okay, so y now will be equal to 8 minus 2, because I'm working with x as 2, right? So that y will be 6. Now we are saying that when x is equal to 2, y is equal to 6. Okay, so we have solved this completely. But then let's put it back into the equation and see what we are trying to explain. Okay, so let us verify our results. The equations we got x plus y equals 8, and the second xy equals 12. Now let me work with these two values first, these two first values. So when x is equal to 2, y is equal to 6. So if you put it into the first, we have x is 2 plus y is 6. And this is giving us 8, meaning that this satisfies the first equation. If you go to the second equation, xy means x times y. So that would be 2 because x is 2. Then we multiply by y, and y is 6. 2 times 6 is giving us 12. So, and it's 12 we had on the right hand side. This is also satisfying. Now, if you pick the other two values of x and y, remember we got x before to be equal to 6 and y to be equal to 2. That's what we got before. So if you put 6 plus y, okay, y is 2 now, 6 plus 2, that will still give us 8. 6 plus 2 is still giving us 8, right? And then 6 times 2, xy is 6 times 2 now, 6 times 2, and this is giving us 12. So what does this mean? It means that this this is also satisfied, and this is also satisfied, right? Thank you. Let's get the solution together. We have x to be equal to 2 and y to be equal to 6, and then we got x to be equal to 6 and y to be equal to 2 as the solution to the equation. Thank you for watching.